Hi, all you smiling people. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chad. Today we're going to talk about the conscious and the subconscious. You've probably heard about this before. Psychology talks about it. Not quite the same way, but our conscious mind, I'm going to try to put this in the easiest terms possible without confusing everyone. But if you think of our conscious mind as something like space, right? So space, we can send up rockets, we can send up ships, we can send up satellites, we can send up garbage if we want to. We can send a lot of things up into space, right? Well, that's what we have control over. That's our conscious mind. We can put ideas into our conscious mind. We can put our goals, our dreams, our visualizations. All those can go right into that conscious mind, right? And we have control on whether we put that there or not. So that conscious mind is at our disposal. It's at our will. We can use it how we like to. Now, the subconscious mind is a little bit different. If you had your mind in space, also what exists in space and in your mind would be your subconscious mind. And that would be similar to like a black hole in space, right? So if your mind is space and there's a black hole in there, what does that black hole do? That black hole takes everything that comes near it, everything into it, right? Just sucks it right in. As far as we know, that's what science tells us, right? So the black hole, our subconscious mind, accepts everything that comes near it. What does this mean? It means if you're watching negative news all the time, which 99% of news is negative, right? They don't sell advertisements on happy time stuff. It just, for some reason, as a human race, we're attracted to the negative, to the disasters, to the politician decisions, to whatever it is. We're attached to this negative thing. That's what we seek out. So if we're constantly accepting this negative programming from the news, from social media tells you that everything's perfect in everybody's life, right? There's Instagram models that constantly focusing on how well they look and how perfect their life is when they're traveling around this world and whatever it may be. We're getting these negative messages that just kind of permeate our subconscious mind. Whether we want them there or not, they're getting in there, right? So if you have a negative family member that tells you, oh, you're never going to do this because of this, or you're not good enough for this, or whatever it may be, or a negative partner that's saying the same thing to you, could be a family member as well, but or negative boss, that constantly putting you down, telling you you're not good enough, how much better you need to do. All this permeates into our subconscious mind. So our subconscious is that black hole or that sponge that accepts whatever comes near it. We don't have too much control over that. What we could do is turn off those outside influences. We can turn off the news. We don't have to watch the news. Everybody says, I want to be informed. I'm the same way. I want to know kind of what's going on. We've got this time in US where it's like nothing ever before. But I've made that conscious decision. I spent too much time looking at the news, and just think of how you feel when you're either watching the news or reading these negative stories that are coming through. Think of how you feel. Do you feel angry? I'm pretty sure you don't feel happy. We get a lot of emotion riled up, and when we put that emotion to that thought process, we create this belief, right? We create this belief that this world is bad, or this people are negative, or our politicians are failing us, or whatever it may be. Now, in Think and Grow Rich, it talks about politicians because that's probably one of the biggest factors for many people. It talks about politicians and the plutocrats and the bureaucrats and how once we begin to switch the energy in this planet, in this universe, those people can be done away with, But right now, they're kind of integral to helping us achieve our goals. Without them, we would have anarchy and chaos, and we really couldn't put forth, your goal for that new house or goal for that new car. Now, you don't have to acknowledge that they're there. You don't even have to, you can just turn off the news, turn off the social media, focus on, or at least pay attention to what you're looking at, to what you're inundating yourself with. Now, it'll take time, but if you're one of those people that checks the news every 5 minutes because your cell phone is constantly giving you a little ping notification, turn it off. Turn off that notification. You can check it. Just try to dial back the time that you're checking it. And when you do check the news or the social media, see how it makes you feel. If it makes you feel bad, if it makes you get that little pit of the stomach type of feeling that you just feel it happening, then I would suggest just stopping altogether. It's going to be hard. You probably can't do it cold turkey. Just check in once a day, or once every 2 days, and then make it a week, and then make it whatever it is, or watch the late night talk shows where they make fun of all this stuff, and you can kind of get your news that way. But we tend to internalize this with an emotional backing, right? So we tend to feel like everything is going to hell in a handbag on this planet when we watch the news. Turn it off. Don't let that subconscious get any kind of ideas or messages that you wouldn't put in there yourself. And again, this comes back to our law of attraction, our visualization technique. So when we start to think about ourselves, are you reinforcing that subconscious thought of those messages you may receive from the outside world of not being good enough, or not being worthy, or not being lovable, whatever it may be? Are we reinforcing that thought? So if you are, and most of us are on some level or another, try to put the positive aspect into it. Try to change it around. Your subconscious will accept whatever you put into it, right? It's a sponge. It's a black hole. It just sucks in everything that's near it. So put in better stuff. Trick it. You can trick your subconscious to think, I am rich. I'm healthy. I'm happy. I'm loved. I'm able to find my perfect partner, perfect relationship. Trick it. Say it enough times and you'll believe it. We all know or most of us know what gaslighting is, right? Where somebody may tell you something enough times that you tend to accept it as truth, right? We see our government doing that now. So gaslighting, you can gaslight your subconscious, right? I don't like using that term because it seems to have a negative connotation, but trick your subconscious mind. Feed it positive ideas, positive thoughts. Feed it exactly what you want. I want my perfect relationship. My perfect partner is going to show up today. I'm so happy and grateful my perfect partner showed up today. I'm so happy and grateful I have $10 million in my bank account. I'm so happy and grateful that business is coming to me in multiple levels. I'm so happy and grateful that money comes from me from multiple sources on increasing quantities on a continuous basis. I'm so happy and grateful to be alive today, to be here today, to experience this planet, this universe. Keep love in that subconscious. Keep positive thoughts in that subconscious. Keep everything that you want in that subconscious. And try to tune out anything that is against what you desire. So if you have any comments, please leave them below. Questions, leave them below. Hit that thumbs up if you like it. Hit the subscribe button if you like it. My name is Chad. Smile at the world. The world will smile back. Thanks for watching.